I am Joshua Rondina from BSRT3B, and this is my report. Introduction to Software Maintenance. Maintenance of a software system involves integration of changes into the software system delivered to the client. We have seen from the beginning of this book how the software system was developed. First, there was planning. Then analysis of requirements was performed. Based on the requirements specified, the design and implementation of the software were conducted. Bugs were uncovered and corrected during testing. Then, the final software product was delivered to the client. Once the software has been delivered to the client, changes may need to be integrated in the system. These activities after software delivery fall under what is known as software maintenance. Software maintenance is a non-trivial task that we have to face as software developers. It is the last phase, but certainly not the least. You may say that it is indeed to the last hurdle, but difficult one that is. The phases in software development can be likened to a pile of blocks, where software maintenance is the biggest piece and the last one placed on top of the previous smaller ones. In previous decades, in general maintenance on the software maintenance on the software system build had amounted to about 70% of the total effort of development. This is why the tools and techniques in software development are evolving and improving through the years, so that careful execution of the developmental stage will eventually result to lesser maintenance costs. Thank you.
Aspects of software maintenance. After the system has been built and tested, it is delivered to the client and the maintenance phase begins. So, the moment po na natapos gawin yung software na yun at na-deliver sa mga clients, doon na po magsisimula yung maintenance ng software. Maintenance involves correction, enhancement, adaptation, or reverse engineering. Yung correction po ay kapag may mga bugs po na na-discover sa software na yun and you will make a change para yung software na yun ay maayos. Yung enhancement naman po ay depende po sa gusto ni client kung anong gusto niyang baguhin sa software. Yung adaptation naman po is parang sumasabay po tayo dun sa new technology sa mga software or yung mga kailangang i-upgrade para mas mag-work nung maayos yung system. At yung reverse engineering naman po ay yung kabaligtaran po ng engineering, which is parang ina-analyze po yung code ng isang existing na software na yon para po maayos po natin siya or para malaman po natin kung ano po yung dapat pa po nating ayusin. Ito naman po yung mga analogies na nagre-represent sa pag-maintain ng kahit anong bagay na pwede nating i-relate sa maintenance ng software. When you buy a brand new car, every work or repair that you make to your car falls under what we call maintenance. Halimbawa po, pinapalinis po natin yung car, pinapaganda, pinapaayos kapag may sira, yun po ay nagfo-fall daw po siya under maintenance, which is ginagawa po natin sa bumibili tayo ng kahit ano. At the beginning, it is assumed that all its parts are also brand new and working properly, since these cards have gone through rigid quality control test by the manufacturers. At the beginning daw po, yung car na yun is nagpa-function pa siya ng maayos, malinis, tapos lahat ng parts daw po nun ay gumagana. Kasi po bago yun ilabas at ibenta sa mga customer, ay dumaan muna siya sa masusing quality control test. Although this is the ideal scenario, some of these brand new cars may have certain parts that may malfunction. So, yung iba daw po sa brand new car na yon ay kahit bago pa lang ay may mga parts na nagma-malfunction. In the same way, even after software systems have been heavily tested and debugged, there may still be some errors that were not detected during the testing phase. Parang ganun din daw po sa software na kung saan Na-test po natin siyang maigi, na-debug natin, at na-analyze bago siya i-deliver sa client. Tulad po ng analogy kanina sa kotse, may mga errors po daw na hindi natin natetest at yung client na mismo yung nakakadiscovery nun. Say for instance, a real-time system for ATM machines to be used all over the Philippines. Only simulations of the system could be performed during testing, but errors may surface only during actual use of the system. So, yun nga po, kasi kapag daw po nagtetest, simulations lang daw po yung tinetest nila. Kumbaga, doon nila tinetest kung saan may mali. The actual system, hindi yun yung kanilang tinetest. So, pagdating sa client, sa mga gumagamit, dun po nakikita yung errors and bugs. So, parang dun lang po siya nadidiscover.
Hello everyone, my name is Sara from BSIT 3B. My topic is Aspect of Software Maintenance, 4 and 5 paragraph. Let us consider another analogy. Say, you both just had your dream house built. You bought the furnishing and stay in the house for few months. Then, news came that a new baby is on the way. Wow, great news! So, you plan to build another room and an extension to the house. For this enhancement, it still falls under maintenance. In the same token, enhancement to a software system as requested by the client can be integrated into the system. In most cases, the new features can still be added into the existing system. But in some cases, addition may require a new system to be built. The enhancement to the system must be evaluated carefully so that you will be able to determine what decision to make. Now, consider automobiles that are made in the intended for use in the Philippines. Air conditioners were installed into this automobile because of climatic condition in this country. If these automobiles are to be exported into a country where there is winter all the year through, then the air conditioners need to be converted into heater. We need to make some changes into these automobiles to adapt to a new environment. In the same way, software system may have to undergo some changes to able to adapt a new hardware or software environments. When Windows 95 came to the market, some applications need to be adjusted to cater to this 32 bits operating system. Some minor adjustments had to be made for this software to adapt to the new operating system available at that time. Okay, that's all. Thank you for listening.
Maybe there was a time before that to be able to pirate technology from competitor companies. Companies would access a sample of the electronic device that they want to pirate. Example po nito ay ang mobile device na iPhone. Then they will study this device until they are able to come up with the original design from which the device was developed. iPhone. Ang iPhone po ay may original version na galing sa US country. At meron din pong black market version ang iPhone kung saan meron to sa China. Ang original iPhone ay merong FaceTime at ang pirated iPhone ay walang FaceTime dahil galing to sa black market. In software engineering, reverse engineering also involves generating the analysis and designed based on the code of the software. There are software called computer-aided software engineering tools or case tools that perform such as tasks. Gumagamit sila ng isang software kung saan na-analyze ang isang kinopya nilang software na i-distinguish nila kung ano yung code na nararapat para sa isang design na ito. Unfortunately, these analog about the car, the house, the automobile, and the electronic devices are not appropriate to illustrate software maintenance in one particular respect. Yung mga nasabing kanina, yung mga kotse, bahay, mga ibang gamit, ay hindi ito naaangkop sa mga software maintenance. All these objectives need to be maintained due to natural wear and tear. This is not the case with software system. Ang mga nasabi kanina ay kailangan i-maintain due to natural wear tulad ng mga sira, pagsuot. Hindi ito katulad ng sa software system. Magkaiba sila. It doesn't matter how much you use the software system. The program in those systems do not and will not ever degrade and wear out. Kahit ilang beses na itong magamit, hindi ito nadidegrade or naluluma. As long as the system still has a use with the client, then it can serve its purpose for which it has been built. Yun nga, hanggat nagana ito or na aangkop nito ang kanyang silbi, then pwede itong magamit ng magamit.
Our topic of today is maintenance procedure. How to perform software maintenance. We need to make correction, enhancement, or adaptation. We need to go back the requirements analysis, the design, and then implementation to perform just tasks. For example, correcting an error in the system, we need to find the point in the development when the error was introduced into the system. What if maintenance team is not same set of people who develop the. As we all know, the problem in software maintenance is solved through the use of the communication made during various phases in the development of the software. Yun po yung example. The problem in the software maintenance is solved through the use of the communication made during the various phases in development of the software. This is why the computation during the development is extremely necessary for effective maintenance. Is usually done if we still have the same to do it. In making correction, enhancement, and adaptation, there are needed to redefine the requirements, perform redesign on the system, implement to corresponding changes into the system, but in fact are not mere repetition since some portion of the system may undergo any changes and lamang po at salamat.
Hi guys, my name is Danica Watson from BSIT 3B and this is my report, Maintenance Procedure. Now, the problem is if the development team did not make any documentation of analysis and design. So sa mga naunang report po ay nabanggit na mahalaga ang documentation kapag nag-maintain tayo ng software dahil ito ang guide para alam natin kung paano ginawa yung software. The maintenance team will have to start with the code and find the appropriate portion to make the change in the code itself. Paano naman daw po kapag hindi na gumana yung documentation, yung mga creator ng software? It seemed that it's still possible to solve this problem. Sabi daw ay hahanapin pa daw sa code yung part na napapalitan nila o aayusin. Mahirap daw ito pero posible pa rin siya. But what if the change required a redesign of the whole system? Pero paano naman kung buong system yung kailangang ayusin? Doon na daw magkakaroon ng problema. In reality, most software systems that were built hazardly were never maintained for a long period of time. Usually, instead of being revised and changed, these software systems are thrown away and replaced with new ones, which unfortunately are developed in the same manner. Kapag daw parang basta-basta mo lang ginawa yung software na yon, hindi daw siya napapriority na i-maintain at ang nangyayari ay pinapalitan na lang ito ng bago. Imagine what software maintenance will be like if the development team did not perform any analysis and design. Ganon yung mangyayari kapag hindi pinag-isipan at inanalyze mabuti yung system. There are other complications during software maintenance. May ibang problema pa daw sa pag-maintain ng software. When we try to introduce change into the software system, either in the requirements analysis, design, or the actual code software, there is also a possibility that we are introducing more errors into the system. Kapag may papalitan tayo o gagawing change sa system, ay maaari itong mag-error. We must carefully integrate this change so that will not cause any damage to the existing system. Parang sa simpleng coding po, di ba, pag nag-program ka tapos nag-run na siya, tapos may pinalitan ka, sa una ay mag-error ito, pero pag natuto kang ilagay ito ng maayos, ay mawawala yung error. Parang ganun din po pag may papalitan ka sa system. Yun lamang po. Thank you.